This is Good Morning Mumbai, and you're with Rishi K.
Radio 1.
Raell Padamsee is with me, and what an hour it's been thus far. You know, it really fascinates me when I meet people like yourself, Sanjana Kapoor, Shanaz Patel, people who've grown up in the theatre, and how fascinating life must have been for you. So share some memories. I mean, do you remember when you first got onto stage, or when you were, in the wings?
Of course.
As Alec and Pearl's daughter.
Of course. Actually, our home was designed as a theatre. I don't know whether you know that. Yes. So my father built it from scratch, and the drawing room was actually the stage. The terrace was the audience, and all our bedrooms were the entry-exit points and the dressing rooms. So every evening we had theatre workshops in our home. We had people in. I'd never ever had an evening where, there were not at least 20 people in our home. My mother used to cook every day for them. Personally, I mean, her food was absolutely unbelievable. And I don't know whether they actually came for the food or the theatre, but one of the two or both. So, so really I've been exposed to drama, if you want to say, from day one, from the very beginning, from the get-go. So, and my father used to, when we used to have our birthdays, he used to have these little playlets. All my friends had to get together, and we all did a little play and got into costume, and so it was very exciting. Yes, it was really fun, really fun.
Is there a play that you've seen and you say, Ace has got to do this, I've got to bring this to the Mumbai stage or the Indian stage? Is there anything like that?
I have to tell you, I went to Vegas. I love musical theatre, and I love, apart from of course the small intense work that I've seen and been part of, the spectacle is something that really excites me, and the fact that the dynamics and the whole, it's amazing. How do they get it right every single time? So I went last year and year before actually, and saw Love, the Beatles, Cirque du Soleil. And and I've grown up on the Beatles, and the creative interpretation of those songs was just mind-blowing. So much so that I went back the next year and I saw it all over again because I just wanted to understand. And, for a theatre person, it's not really only about somebody's come on stage, the curtains have opened, you've seen the whole thing, boom, it's over and it's done with. No, there are like 101 dynamics that go into it. So, the thought process of what the creative designer was thinking of when he put this red thing along with that, and then that smoke came out and that light came on. So it's just a wonderfully exciting experience to see all this. And yes, so that would be one that I would love to bring.
A last leg of conversation with Raell Padamsee up ahead.